Well, alright then. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Hupfen, and on our last episode we nearly got this whole power system finished, and we also made our way into what will become our farm. We'll start to reach the point of growing our own food that isn't just bars of dirt. You don't really grow dirt, but you can understand what I'm getting at. I've got this nice refrigerator right here. We're going to have to work a little bit on oxygen generation. We have been low on that. We're getting to the point, but we're not there yet. We have a couple of sick folk over here in our little med bay. So this generator, it's starting to work. It's going. It is going. So yeah, let's build some batteries along the chain. So this is a natural gas generator, this is a natural gas geyser. They're best of friends. Hopefully. Yeah, gas pipe empty. That's heat. It's liquid piping, that's gas piping. It's not doing a ton, but it is pumping out, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. We're trying to empty this space of anything but natural gas. Once we hit that point, this baby will just keep running. In fact, we should build this relatively soon. Keep these things flowing. So what are we going to do with this power? For one, we can do this. And it looks like we have. Well, it's not so much the pipe is blocked. The pipe doesn't go anywhere. But we're going to have that pipe go somewhere. We're going to build a distillery. Not the fun kind of distillery, yada yada. What we did not do, this is totally my mistake, Dandelion doesn't have anywhere to sleep. So this will be top priority. In fact, we're going to build another one right over here. Also top priority, so that we don't forget at the end of this episode. Because whoever we get added to our colony next, we don't want them to be all that teed off. Fiverr is still having a little bit of trouble here. So yeah, the next few steps all involve this natural gas generator doing its thing. More than likely, if everything goes right, we're not going to need to get in here again. We may need to open the airlock, let some of this water out. We may find ourselves, wanting to do something just to complete this. If we're going to do something with this water, which is its own whole thing. This one is dandelions. Let's build a little base. Let's plant some briar seeds. And we're doing that for the decor bonus, because we want people to feel good about their base. Now, this is home. I want you to feel good. Let's forget that people are gonna walk right past the compost heap. in order to do the farm work. Now what is our next step with the farm? Well, we've got seed, we got briar seed, we have seeds for those. We have mealwood, we have lots of mealwood seeds, not mealworm seeds, and a couple of blossom. So let's not hit that button. Time. Keyboards, controls. Let's work our way down into here. And why do that? For one, we want the water to be readily available. But also, we have these aquatic farm tiles. So we are going to build a couple of these. Gonna build some of those. Actually, yeah, let's just build them all the way across. And it's going to suck for people to get down in here. Actually, no. Because, actually, yeah, let's cancel the whole thing. Well, no, we'll leave this so that our duplicants can get to this pit of water. Could be a useful pit of water. But we are going to put a bunch of farm tiles down here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 14 seeds. Well, including ones that are just lying about. Oh no, not including ones lying about. We have 14, 20 total. So these 12, that's a start. You know? We'll actually dig this out. And then we'll start to investigate what can we do to make our farm better once we actually have it started and rolling. Let's see. One thing we want to do before we go too far, the oxidizer. We'll clear the air. Because y'all are nasty. And it looks like we are not going to need this manual generator anymore, because these batteries are nicely charged. Fiverr is taking a shower, trying to get rid of this trench stench. Hawkbit, still no luck. How long does trench stench take to clear up? Because, man. Actually, we're going to put this back to priority 5. Research is at 6. Research will get done as research gets done. But we have, excuse me, we have plenty of food right now. We are in good shape. You know, we're going to end up uprooting these. You know, which kind of sucks, but it means we'll get them into farm tiles. Ultimately, it will, hopefully ultimately, mean that the growing will actually go better. That's really what we're hoping for. A lot of farming, a lot of good growth, a lot of strong growth. So we put a few more farm tiles. And let's see. There is a fertilizer maker. Use polluted water to produce fertilizer. Fertilizer helps our farm. So we're going to want to do that. And we've got this pump ready to go. Who had the other bit of trench stench? Hawkbit. Where's Hawkbit? Are you cured? You are cured. Hooray, Hawkbit. So we can like unassign that if I knew how to. Perhaps we can research that, because research is available now. Let's go with medbay, because that is apparently starting to become a problem. We're starting to have people be sick. Where did Fiverr go? Is Fiverr cured? Fiverr is all better. We're gonna want more air deodorizers fairly soon. Power transformer. Protect circuits from overloading. Well, we're not really overloading right now, but we're also just not getting enough. I want to mop that up. You know what? Let's mop this up too. And going in and out here all the time, it's causing a little bit of natural gas leakage into our base. That sucks. So it goes. You know, not gonna be too picky about our situation. Gonna start filling up this battery as well. Yeah, we don't necessarily want to join these grids, but it's tempting, man. It's tempting. So, you know what? Instead of doing that, let's... What are the temperature? Ambient temperature. It's cooler down here. You know, this is a little far in its acceptable temperature range, but that's okay. We're eventually going to want this bleach stone for sanitation purposes. It's good for that. It just, you know, gives off chlorine. That's bad. So what we can do, we can come over here. And we'll do that by building ladders further down, and then digging out a little area. Put a couple tile here. We're gonna get like all that sand out. And then, let's see, coal generator. That will go here. This time we will preemptively set double batteries within. Actually, let's cancel, cancel, cancel. Put the batteries towards the end. Put coal generator there. And then we're going to put some storage compactors in. Cancel, cancel. Dig, dig. Manual airlock. And, yeah. So this is going to look a little intense. Algae terrarium. So, this is our plan. We have a new facility planned. And the goal is to put this entire circuit on coal power rather than manual power. But just like this circuit, it's not going to get a whole lot larger. You know, we'll throw some of this culinary stuff on, fact, let's prioritize this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll build one more mess table to round it out. The intent behind all this should be somewhere less stressful. Throwing out a lot of sibilants on this. Just doing it some more. There are a lot of S words in this whole project. And hopefully not that many F words. But yeah, we'll assign these cots as we go. Yeah, we're almost everyone's got one already. And then yeah. Algae terrarium way down at the end. And indeed we'll do the same thing there. We just want to like dot our landscape with algae terrariums every now and then, you know, just to keep them on their toes, and hopefully to improve this problem because we're producing half as much as we need, and that's going to start becoming a problem. So yeah, what does this give off? Is it just giving off carbon dioxide? Because that's okay. But if it's giving off water, like, that would be annoying. This is gold amalgam. This should not be giving off any kind of gas. And as we finish this sweep, the slime should not be giving off any kind of gas. Gas vent overpressure. Front row. So what do we have? Gas valve. Maintain pressure stuff. That's after medbay. Medbay kind of valuable. Air deodorizer doing basically nothing. Basically nothing for us. Yeah, algae terrariums up in here. We are going to need more and more of that. And this will eventually go to our distillery area, but not yet. Venting. I don't know, this doesn't really say anything about air pressure. Generator idle, battery sufficiently full. Okay, that should be fine. Water level here is gonna start going down. It's gonna keep going down, really. Let's prioritize our farm. Now everyone's got a mess table. Mess tables reduce stress. People are starting to get stressed out. So we need to do things that address that. But you know, we also need to sweep this up because the slime does produce polluted oxygen. So we kind of want to prevent that. It's just belching out the gas. Yeah, what can we do to reduce stress right now? Well, who is the most stressed? Bigwig. What's your concern? Drab decor. Periodically holding breath. So you're down here, where there's not enough oxygen. It's a low concentration, but our oxygen situation overall is a little questionable. That's just filtering. That's giving off. That's giving off. That ought to be giving off. That's giving off. You know what? Just build a whole bunch. No? Mealwood. Meal lice means we can make lice loaf, which is slightly better as a food than mush bars. And we will take slightly better right now. You know, sort of like any result's a result. That's not actually finished. But we want more oxygen. So we're gonna build more terrariums. Now I think the deoxidizer actually gives off more, but we're working with what we got here. That'll probably be something we work to develop further in the future. So right now, like, we got a lot of carbon dioxide. That's what's unbreathable. It's carbon dioxide. And that's natural gas, I know. But most of our concern is in carbon dioxide, CO2. So these terrariums will help to alleviate that. Hopefully. Little lag, but I was moving around windows, so that's my bad. I actually don't know if that'll show up on the end video, if it actually looks like that, or if I'm just talking about this stuff and you're like, what is she on about? That is a wonderful question. Yeah, we got algae terrariums doing their job. We will have more deoxidizers in the future, but I don't really want to kind of pin my hopes on that. In fact, we're going to build gas permeable tiles right here, then put some deoxidizers right there. 3 in a row. So this is going to be an area of very high oxygen, but hopefully the oxygen will then move around. I swear it's like, is something giving off water in here? Like, is the geyser doing that? Or is this like a weird byproduct? Because there was water. There was water there for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that this is starting to go down in level, this water level. That's hopefully okay. We have plenty of like stray water that we can deal with, and in worst case, we can use some of the result from this. You know, pump this out, go into the distillery, dump it into our farm water, as well as our reservoir. You know, not like it matters one way or the other. Excuse me. Yeah, we're just delivering water to these babies. And then hopefully, you know, Dandelion, Bigwig, they can calm down a little. Now? Like, we're trying to improve decor a bit as well. Because our decor is lousy. Our farm looks terrible. That will hopefully be reduced when they actually start planting things. Because I think the way it goes is having stuff grow. Oh, the decor effect is negative, 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 positive. So those blossom seeds will improve things. One can hope. But let's make the farm a priority. And we'll make this setup slightly lower priority, but a priority nonetheless. And the same for this. So farm is top priority. We can deprioritize that. I know, it really does look like something about this setup is giving off water. We have gas permeable tile. Mesh tile. What we want is just like water permeable, which I know makes literally no sense. But that's what we want. I want it now. So our food supply, pretty hardy. Lots of meal ice. To where we can actually make a couple lice loaf. Not a ton, but we can make some. Actually, can we make some? We can totally do that. So what's the problem? Awaits fertilizer. It's a little chilly, yeah, a little stifled. Well, we're trying to get more oxygen going on. You know, believe me. And we have some fertilizer, so we can do that. Cannot irrigate. Oh, do we need to deliver water? This farm plot does not accept irrigation. Move the selected plant to an irrigatable plot for optimal growth. So hydroponic farm. Okay. I mean, there's no reason not to do it this way then. Other than we have to completely uproot our existing farm. That's a reason. That's a reason. So it's not going to be optimal for right now. Excuse me. So how are these doing? You know, oxygen situation is a little down here. Overall, it's apparently good. You know, the game is not complaining about our oxygen levels anymore. So that's nice. That's nice of you. This battery is finally getting built. So we made good progress here. We have a farm. We have a farm. Who are we bringing into our new farm? We have Meep. Meep. Meep, meep. I'm not a road runner. Why do I make it sound like that? Meep is more like Toot. An interior decorator. No. Sorry, Meep. Ruby, Iron Gut, can't dig. Whereas Lindsay, nice and buff, but a slow learner. And that's going to be okay, because our research tree is getting done. We're not there yet, but it's getting done. And at that point, learning is not very necessary. The skill level gain will start to slow down, but that's okay. We're starting to run out of rabbits in the actual Watership Down Warren. We haven't used them all up, but we're starting to get there. So, you know what, Lindsay? You are going to be... No, that's not how it's spelled. Mildrohane, one of the rabbits from Cowslip's Warren. The Warren of the Shiny Wire, I believe it was. But, like, that's not a Cowslip, that's a Nildrohane. It's just like, you look at him and you just know. So, there we go. Let's assign you your cot and your mess table. Now, this is a bit of a mess. Something to look at for the future. But for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, a like would be appreciated. A subscribe doubly so. But either way, ta-ta for now.